Hi guys, today I'm gonna be playing Melon Sandbox, and believe it or not, this is my first Melon Sandbox video. And as you can see, I got like a few mods from the workshop. These are the stuff that I just made. I will showcase them in like a different Melon Sandbox video, in some type of stuff. So,
What bread?
so these are the mods. The whole I cannot outline this whole thing because it's huge. But this whole section of trackers and RT are just the things I had made. Here's a military I'm gonna be making for my next Melon Sandbox video. So basically like a military, okay? I mean, you literally got the flag and the guns. But trackers and RTs for radar, truck, scans, tornadoes. I made a few RTs over the past, and I made a few trackers. Tracker XR1. So tracker 1, tracker 3, tracker 2 is somehow here. But this is not like any other stuff. I mean, I bought like some. I mean, the TIV one. The TIV one. I should basically say this type of TIV one I made was like a few weeks back. This is my first TIV I've ever made. This one was a very cool mod that I found on the workshop. And I'm gonna showcase you guys, and guys, I'm gonna showcase its deployment. So it has airbags, flaps, front flap, spikes. It somehow works, but it doesn't really pierce through the ground when I don't have like something that it can pierce through. Your spike does the same. Turret hatch, headlight. It's like, it's a really cool mod. To be honest, it's a really cool mod. But this is just a showcase of custom things that I made over time in Melon Sandbox. So here are the latest things that I made. Custom tank. It's a big tank. Two tracks on the two tracks on the front to make it move. Two tracks on the front to make it move, and two at the back to make it go backward. You may be wondering, what the hell is this? Oh, hold on, what the hell? You may be wondering, what the heck is this? It's a communication and radar pole. And then these missile containers hold about 10 missiles. They're like, they're like this big. Well, I can make a replica according to my brain itself. The pretty cool thing is, it has miniguns, and you may be asking, why is there a light at the back? And a rocket launcher and a minigun. It's because when enemies sneak up from the back of the tank and plan to like do a sneak attack, I can just activate this and then load them up. But for the front, it has more miniguns than the back. It's pretty straightforward. You can tell by the difference. Nothing too special. The tank is like too big. Here's the radar. So here's the radar. Here's the radio, aka communication. And you may be asking, why the hell is the tank moving? I have no idea, even though I made it. But nothing too special. Generators are, and then Both of them make like 550 horsepower. Like these two engines make like 550 horsepower. These two. So that totals up to 1,100 horsepower, and maybe like 2,000 pound-feet of torque to move this thing. I don't know, but for these generators, I don't know what the heck are these. But I don't know why I placed them, the batteries. Fire extinguisher, which I forgot I had added to cool down the engines. I don't know if that is needed. But yeah, that's pretty much for this tank. So moving on to the next tank. It's a smaller brother, or I should say a smaller cousin of this massive thing. Like I already did a review of this. This is the first custom tank I've made. And believe it or not, I made this tank the same day as the smaller tank was made. So, you may be wondering, hey, why do you have another version of this? Well, this one is literally broken. Okay, I mean it's literally broken. See, I can't even move it. I'm literally moving it right now. Here, I'll use my magic screen marker to prove it to you. Now you can tell on why I made a second version and not deleted this one yet. It's because I need a frame in case. This one is an older version. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's fun all in games until the missile barrel explodes. I added like 4 batteries, a communication pole which is placed differently, and you can tell by the top of the tank. Like the top of the tank, you can tell by its shape. Hold up. You can tell by its shape. So this older model was more like a cut off hexagon, I should say. And it couldn't move. But for this one, K1 has a different shape, as if you couldn't tell. I'm not saying that you're blind, but I'm just, it's more kind of like a reinforced shape. I mean, I give myself credits for that. But anyways, time to move on to this review. So with the problem of this tank, the only reason why I added 2 in the front and 2 at the back for this one, it's because this one couldn't go backward. Now I decided, hey, can't I just do this? No, I don't. I mean, you guys could probably do that when I put the SWAT up for sale in the workshop. But I mean, it takes you like a bit of time. Now for guns, it has a communication pole, a radar. Has 2 seats. It's smaller. I mean, it can almost fit a melon. The other tank that I showcased was like it could fit a whole melon completely, but so it has a machine gun, minigun, and a launch missile button. I mean, nothing too special. I mean, it's just straight up forward. It's a small and light tank. And yeah, here's a bonus showcase. I have to slow this down. This one I got from the workshop like a few days back. It's a pretty cool darn tank mod. yeah, as you can see, it's a VT5 light tank, according which is saying beneath. I mean, it's a pretty cool darn mod. I mean, it's lagging my game a bit, but who cares? It's a cool mod. You can move the thingy on the tank. I don't know what's named, but on my custom tanks I couldn't for some reason because I had skill issue. And then if you couldn't ask more, you have a actual turret that shoots.
Well, you obsessed with tanks now?
Yeah.
You like storm chasing?
Yep.
So
But anyways, back to the point. What the hell?
But what if you force the tank? Shh,
I'm doing something. Sorry, guys. Back to the point. You can shoot. It kind of blows up the barrel. Oh yeah. FES, light, aim assistant, forward, backward controls, a custom track, APS. I don't know what that's for. Smoke 2. It just drops smoke bombs. AGTM. But pretty straight up forward. A pretty cool darn mod. But it's pretty cool to be showing off my mods right now. Now time to show off the thingies I made. Now you may be wondering, why did I make this deadly thing? Well, it's because a friend of mine came to my house and he got stung by a bee, so we went inside, decided to play some melon sandbox, and then so I decided to place boxes. No, actually no. First I decided to like make this. Oh. Get back in there. So then I decided to take some bombs from the pile and freeze them. Now I got some boxes. Okay. Now you can see where this is going. So this melon will take this, and then he will do the Kobe. Oh, never mind. Failed attempt. Kobe number 1. Okay. Kobe attempt number 2. Oh my god. Well, he's dead. Let's pretend that didn't happen. For some reason, I have grass. I have grass. The Titus. It's a mod that I got from the workshop. You can get this one for free if you just search up the Titus, or just do not search up free Titus, or maybe that will work. But this is a pretty cool mod. I found another Titus which looked like this one, but for 50 mil coins. But I found another one for free. But it's pretty darn cool. Here's the bomb version 1. I mean it detonates pretty well. I mean it's less laggy than the other one, than the other bomb. But it's pretty straightforward. Here's the warehouse. It takes a while for the warehouse to load. I took some of my time and resized the whole part. So here it is. Okay, so we got tracker 1. So in the middle we have tracker 1 in the middle. In front of tracker 1, introducing tracker 2, and right behind tracker 1 is tracker 3. Now we got now you may be asking, where the hell is tracker 4? Well, I made a pal along with tracker 4. I think you already know who it is. It's the tracker XR1. Don't mind it's bouncing. And then here we have tracker 4. It's my first tracker with a UI control. It has toggles, something, and so for this one, I decided to do the same. It has less controls, but I mean it's pretty straight up forward. But I've made like a few stuff along my way. Now you guys can comment on whether I should sell some of these mods or suggest for me to sell some of these thingies I made. So maybe you guys can suggest on what things I made to sell on the workshop, or maybe I could just sell the whole group to the workshop. So maybe when I somehow or maybe sometime sell, well, here's a bonus. Here are all of my radar trucks. Here they are. They don't have UI controls. This one's oh wait, hold on, what the hell? This one's just for getting near tornadoes. As you can see, it just has claws. It has a radar protection, which I forgot I had added. This one is for far range radar scanning. This one is just for research purposes and scanning. 2 are meant for close range. Well, this one can, well, hold on, just a sec. Well, this one can go to this one could go closer to a tornado than this one. But the one at the back, that's for research and radar scanning too. So again, I'm saying this for the 3rd time. You guys can suggest on whether I should sell some of these mods. Actually, no, not mods, but the things I made onto the workshop, or suggest if I should sell all of the things I made onto the workshop. Now you could suggest that. Actually, no. You guys can suggest. You guys could suggest on what things I should sell, or on what custom things I made sold onto the workshop, or I should just sell all of them onto the workshop. So if you guys are broke, don't worry. I'm gonna put them up. I'm gonna put them at a price on where you have, well, maybe a price where you have to watch ads. But I mean, if I sell all of my mods, actually no, if I sell all the things I made onto the workshop, they're all gonna be free. So you guys can whether if you have no metal coins, you can still purchase them by watching an ad, or if you have metal coins, you can still access them. But anyways, peace.